Welcome back, everyone, to Pineleaf Plays the Dragon's Disciple, where I am outside of an abbey, where we are going to find out is if we could find something to bring more hope to the land of Barovia. Hello there, Rena. I just know that this is the place, Pinefist. This is where I can escape Strahd. I had a dream about a man with a shining sword standing next to a little shrine by the water. It was so bright and peaceful. I told this to Donavich the priest. He said that I was talking about the Shrine of the White Sun here in the abbey, and that the man must surely be Sergi, Strahd's long-dead brother. And that would make the sword the Sun Sword, I guess? I've heard of that legend. Have you visited the shrine? I can't. The abbot has closed the Shrine of the White Sun for renovations, and the Baron here refuses to let me in to see the abbot no matter what I say. He thinks that I am an agent of Strahd's. That you're an agent of Strahd's. You'll have to help me. Go to the Abbey of St. Markovia and convince the abbot to let you into the Shrine of the White Sun. Then you can let me in as well. And try to find the Sun Sword. The legend says that it was hidden somewhere inside the Abbey grounds after Strahd killed Sergi. Got it. I'll find the Sun Sword in the Abbey, then let you into the Shrine of the White Sun. Got it? Perfect. Now, I guess that means into the Abbey. Well, look who's arrived before me. Madame Ava. Again? Another fortune-telling event? Ah, traveler! Fate brings us together once more. Shall I show you what the Taroka cards have to say? Might as well.
At long last, your journey has brought you here, to a place of kindness and madness, a place of sun and shadow. Seek delight among the broken ones. They wanted to be more than they were. They found madness instead. A blessing lies hidden here, where flesh is forged into new forms.
Alright, so we have the Transmuter and the Broken One. We need to find the Sun Sword and let...
I see a wizard who has slept through the ages. His bed is cold, and his blanket is made of marble.
Sounds like a tomb.
Be wary, traveler. Many enemies will oppose you, and perhaps a friend as well.
Okay, so the Broken One, the Transmuter, and the Wizard. And I believe that we'll eventually see them in our quest log. Ah, traveler! Fate brings us together once again. Oh, okay, I've already done that. Okie dokie. It just says find the Sun Sword. It says the Broken One. What exactly does the Broken One mean? Oh well, I guess we'll find out. A wizard, a transmuter. Maybe I should have listened to it better. That's, I think, where the dish... Oh, actually, no. This is the... A crypt of cold, ancient marble stands in a remote corner of the graveyard. A thick layer of grime shows you that the door has not been opened for years. Well, let's open it.
You open the crypt, which seems to be empty. But then, the cold ground around you shifts as something rises from it.
Oh, there you are. That's not good. Uh-huh. How about if I... Hey, would a breath weapon reach you? Of course not. I'm always bad at angling things that are not in an ideal position. Well, he's an awakened sleeper. don't like that he's standing up there. Well, do I have anything that's good in a situation like this? I would much prefer it as if I could reach him this way. How about... No. It looks like anything I do is off the mark. Okay, it looks like it's just a shuriken. Even though it's not... Oh yes, about the belts. Remember in the last episode I picked up a belt there. I was trying to decide...
Search the crypt and find some valuable items hidden deep inside.
And in there I did find that I already had a better item for balance, so I wasn't losing my balance by switching the items in there, and it had 2 slots in there. One was yellow and one was green, and I happened to have 2 items to put in that were both yellow, so that it was able to fit in both of them, so that was all nice and perfect. Okay, nothing impressive there. Well, I've taken care of that. I would presume that was the wizard. Looks like a lich. That would explain a wizard that has been sleeping in a bed of marble. I ain't too sure I've ever had that one before. Okay. So we still have a transmuter and a broken one, whatever that means. Because usually I've had the bishop or something, whatever it was called. I think I need to go this way in order to
Bestial figures look up as you approach.
Oh, there's a key there.
You spot a grimy metal key on the ground nearby.
Oh! Yes, it is nice to actually switch to my
You pick up the tarnished
melee
key.
weapon. Okay, so I have my key. Now this, I believe, is inaccessible because we have all those boards there. I think the key allows me inside, but I may have to speak with somebody before they'll let me in.
Two strange creatures guard the entrance to the main hall of the abbey. They watch you curiously as you approach.
Hello. You want Abbott? He inside. He tell us guard door. Open it for guests. Only we lose door key. Beast come looking for food. We not want to be food. We run. Drop key. Now we not get inside. Ooh, as it happens, I think I found your key. Is this it? Oh, key, key, key! You find key! Oh, we open door for you. You talk with Abbott. He very wise, very good. He make us all. He make you all? Sure. Oh, open the door then.
Otto unlocks the door with the key.
Door open. See Abbott now.
Okay, let's get inside. I think I found the Abbott.
You are greeted by a handsome figure who moves with the grace of a saint.
Welcome, stranger. Let this be a refuge of warmth and light in a cold, dark world.
Says the abbot.
Nice to have somebody with a calm, nice voice. Welcome, stranger, to the Abbey of St. Markovia. For centuries, this place has been a refuge for those seeking peace and safety. In my own time, I have tried to carry on the saint's struggle to bring light into the darkness. I was told that the sun sword is around here. It belonged to Sergei Strad's brother. Ha! The fabled sun sword. Yes, I've heard that legend. Supposedly the weapon was hidden here after Sergei's death. Though I doubt the legend is true, I am sure I would have found such a thing when my servants restored the abbey. But if you insist, take a look around the abbey. You may also read my journals. They'll tell you a bit about the history of this place. I ask only that you return to speak with me after you've done exploring the abbey. I feel that you should understand what I am doing here. Thank you. Very well, I will go and explore the abbey.
Please, explore the grounds. Let me know what you think of my handiwork.
Okay. Okay. Whatever he's talking about. I have arrived in Barovia after my long journey. Now to begin my mission to honor the saint for which the abbey is named. May I once again bring the light to this shadowed land, though surely it will be a long struggle. The darkness hides in every valley, and it speaks with 100 voices. Okay, that sounds reasonable enough. Maybe I was reading too many weird things into it. A lodestone. Alright, what a lodestone is doing in a scroll rack, I do not know. A small shrine. Heightened defense. Well, I guess a little heightened defense never hurts, right? Heightened defense can improve defenses including hit points, physical resistance, and magical resistance. Oh, gain improved. Alright.
A strange figure stands in one corner of the room, lost in her own thoughts.
Hello? Yeah? Okay, fine. I am learning the Abbey's history. This place was a safe haven for those who resisted Strahd when he arrived with his conquering armies. So Strahd besieged the Abbey. He cut off the supplies. He used the dark magic to torment those inside. As food grew short, these poor souls turned on each other and did things, well, terrible things. For a long time the people of Kresk said that the Abbey had been forever cursed, and the voices in the darkness grew stronger. But I will show them that the light has returned. Well, nice to see that you are doing something to help the people here. We have the Courtyard of Battlements. And we also had a place downstairs, right? What's down there? A wine cellar? Of course. I mean, why should I have considered that there may be anything other than that, right? Okay. Wine cellar it is. But no notes or anything like that, which is, of course, the main thing that I seek. So it looks like we are going to have to go onto those battlements. It looks like we have a nice look into the courtyard. Yeah, there are the brothers down there. I'm guessing that they're brothers. Oh, we also have scarecrows up here. Scarecrows aren't too bad. Make a couple of punches and we've dealt with them. Certainly nothing to worry about. So it will take time in which to punch them all. Okay, 2. Okay, we get 2 at a time that time around. Oh, for a moment there I thought, oh, were they going to be merciful on this and give us fewer? Okay, that takes care of that. Alright, my cleric is doing fine. Oh, I was about to say none in this direction, but proven wrong before I could speak the words. So, this is... where does this thing go? Into the East Wing! Wait a minute, I thought this was just trash down here. We have a cat and Cloven Bellevue. Is he, I presume he's related to the ones we met down there? Stay in your room. I am ashamed to be related to you. Okay. Whatever. Let's just go inside. Now, what?
The dust that covers most of this room shows that it is seldom used.
Seldom used. All right. Sergei von Zarkovic, Strahd's brother, was said to own a weapon of marvelous power. Okay, we're talking about the Sun Sword here, so he obviously knows about the legend. The stories say that after Strahd killed his brother, Sergei's sword, or what was left of it, was brought to the abbey and hidden here. But surely this must be mere fantasy, for if such a powerful force for the light were here, then one such as I would feel its presence instantly. Wouldn't I? One would think. Well, anything around here other than, of course, the obvious exit that is right over here. Now we still have the broken one and the transmuter, right? Or something like that. What's in here? Nothing. Oh, shadows. More shadows. Okay, we're done with shadows? We get Vorlons next, right? Crawling claws. Okay. Well, I was expecting something more challenging in there. Oh, hush, little one. Soon this will be over. Oh? Oh. Why is this place filled with undead? No idea. Well. What about this one? Nothing there. Maybe I missed a lever or something like that. That's always something that's possible. Oh, operating room. Operating room? Nursery. Morgue. Well, that's a strange juxtaposition. Yeah. There's got to be a lever somewhere. Perhaps I am just missing it. Missing the obvious. And so, one more time here. Into the morgue. Perhaps I missed something non-obvious in here. Because that goes to the battlements. Thought I had done everything. Right? Okay, I see a signal crystal up there. Right. No, don't ask how I missed that one. Alright. Okay.
Strange whoops and unnerving screams echo from the floor below.
Oh, that's not a good sign. Now what weirdness do we have down here? A party?
Tall, silent forms shuffle down the corridor, while strange cries come from behind closed doors. Strange creatures burst from behind the doors, shrieking madly.
Wait.
So hungry.
Now they look broken. And you? And you? Alright, how about... Oops! Oh, more of them. Oh boy, that was a strong blast. Oh, here is number 4. Alright, there's going to be a 5th one apparently. My servants here are the Bellevue family. While they are fiercely loyal, they are not strong. I cured their physical ailments, and yet they asked for more. Give us the eyes of a cat, master, they begged, the strength of a mule, and the guile of a snake. And because I could, I did. And while I did my best, now I wonder whether I have done them a favor after all. Did you take them literally? All right. A bit too literal in that, it sounds like. And you? Now, these guys seem to be a little bit broken, so does one of them have the sun sword, perhaps? That's not a sun sword, that's a ceramic bowl. Well, I guess we could continue along. Alright, there you go. No one here? What about across the hall? Maybe I could try that new skill that I haven't had a chance to use yet. Not against one. What's up here? You find a battered old chest in the Mongrelman's makeshift fort. The chest is locked, but it looks like it could be forced open with a bit of leverage. Okay. It says leave the chest open and force the chest open. How if I force it open?
You found the sun sword, though something seems to be wrong with it. The legends say it blazed with a blinding light, but this is just a lifeless hilt. Perhaps Irina knows how to make it shine again.
Alright. So, the sun sword needs to shine. Okay, well, okay, I found the sun sword. So that's obviously the broken... Then. So if that's the broken... Actually, are you going the right way?
A hatch in one corner of the room leads down into the cellar.
Because we still have the transmuter, but I don't know if the... Sounds like the abbot was doing some transmutation. Ooh, that is a blast. I like it. Okay, so this is the door on the other side. What is that? Okay, that's the Abbey Garden. If I needed to get there somehow. And here we have the root cellar. Well, the first thing I see is that there's a signal crystal there. Now, I'm not going to miss them twice in a row. So, well, That's a bit too obvious. Oh, shadows. There had to be a trick to this somewhere. Shadow exterminator. Okay, so that well, I did open up the door, so let's go through it and see what's down here. Roots, most likely, right? So potatoes, carrots. Let's see. What? Oh, hold on. Oh, a snake. Are there any other? I mean, usually when you see things like that, there's more than one. Yep, okay, that's a snake socket. I also need a wolf socket. What's on the other side of this door? Locked. So is there going to be a key? What about here? Okay. Oh, more of these things. Ah! A wolf. Okay, so we've got the wolf, and we've got the... We don't have a key yet, but we do have enough to get through the socket door. And what have we got here? An interruption, that's what we've got. Oops. Oh. Well, ouch! Alright, let's grab that. Let's grab that. Okay. You can stay there for a moment. Oh, hi. Hi. More of you? Rude. A walking corpse. Okay. Well, so much for that. What's this way? Alright, that's the way to the Shrine of the White Sun. So, no key then. Okay, now I hope that the last journal is outside. Well, it's not quite as bright as I thought from the way the light leaked through the door.
Shrine overlooks a small, tranquil pool.
Hello?
You open the gate and let Irina into the shrine.
There you are. This seems so familiar, but I'm sure I've never been here before. Did you bring the sun sword? I feel that it somehow holds the key.
Well, I've got a hilt. This place was special to me, to us. This is where we would meet. Give me Sergei's sword. I know what must happen now. Alright, here's the sun sword. Perhaps it'll shine again?
Irina takes the sun sword and tenderly places it on the shrine.
This was his sword. And this is where we would meet. Early in the morning during midsummer.
Yet the sun sword remains inert. There is no sound, but the water lapping at the edge of the pool. Suddenly, an image appears in the sparkling waters of the pool. A handsome youth with a kind and noble visage. The sadness in his eyes turns to sudden joy.
Tatiana, it has been so long. Come, my love, let us be together at last.
Irina gasps.
Sergei, my beloved! Oh, we were to be married so long ago. Has this blessed pool called your spirit to me?
As she reaches for Sergei, she is pulled down beneath the rippling water and into her lover's embrace. You
Okay.
have never seen a happier couple as they begin to fade from view. For a moment, all is quiet. Then a peal of thunder shakes the land, and a deep, dark voice from beyond the mountains cries out.
She is mine!
A
Oh.
dark figure appears near the shrine,
She's escaped! Escaped to where I cannot follow!
cries Strahd.
You helped her! I'll make you suffer for that! Don't make the mistake of thinking you might win. The darkness belongs to me! And it covers every corner of this land.
Right.
Strahd winces as he enters the pool. Part of this place's holy power must still linger.
The gleam in her eyes was like warm sunlight on a still pond. That light is gone forever. When I try to imagine those eyes, all I see is a mad abyss. This is a waste of my time. You are trapped here, just as I am. Better to leave you alive. I can watch your dreams die slowly.
With that, Strahd vanishes with the wind. For a moment, you despair at being left behind in this dreary, defeated land. Then, without warning, the sun sword blazes forth with a warm, bright light. You pick up the sun sword. The instant you touch the hilt of the dazzling weapon, you realize that this is the weapon that could slay Strahd. That this is the key to ending his dominion. Something starts to grow within you. Something you had almost forgotten. Hope.
Hope. Well, unfortunately, I didn't need to do a raid in order actually to defeat Strahd, so I suppose I should go back to the abbot and report. Now, can I go this way? No, of course not. Now, is this door? No. Not usable yet. Now, where was that root cellar door? Maybe I could take that back instead of having to run all the way? Of course, if I passed it already, then the answer to that would be no. Yeah. Looks like it's the long cut for me. Oh, actually, it's not the long cut. I found the Abbey Garden on my way up. Now, whether or not this is a shortcut, of course, is an entirely different matter. I'm assuming that I will be able to get back in the way I originally entered. If not, well, then things are going to be a bit of a problem. Fortunately, it let me in.
You've returned.
Booms the abbot.
Please tell me what you think. And be frank. My only desire is to improve the Abbey and this land.
You're back. Had a chance to look around then? Please feel free to ask any questions you have. Well, let's see. Those poor creatures that are penned up in the Eastern Abbey, who are they? Ah, I see you met the Belleviews. They were my faithful servants once, though they were sickly and cursed with leprosy. I cured the worst of their physical ills, but they were restless. They asked me for more. They wanted to be as swift as a deer, as keen-eyed as cats, and as strong as mules. I used my arts to grant them their wishes, but I fear that their intellects were also affected. Oh, the poor things! For their own safety, I keep them confined to the Eastern Abbey, guarded by my golems. And that woman who's next to you? Ah, yes. Let me introduce you to Vasilka. Oh, congratulate her, for she's a bride-to-be, yes. I made her a gift for Strahd, you see. Why try to bring down our foe with forces when there is a better method? If we could free Strahd of his curse, then this land will be saved. And what better way to break a curse than to give him what he had lost? A bride! Well, considering he just lost that bride again, I'm not too sure he's going to be happy about that. Oh, when I couldn't find a suitable young lady for the role, I wonder why. I decided to make one. Who are you, Frankenstein or something? Now, all that seems is to teach her to be a lady. I've already had some success in teaching her to dance. I think you're a bit touched. Clearly you don't understand. I've done nothing but try to bring light to this benighted place by turning your servants into mongrel men, by patching together creatures out of dead bodies. I'm sorry, you're a bit crazy.
You dare to condemn me?
says the abbot.
Do you have any idea how hard I've struggled? How long I've tried to help? Do you have any idea who I am?
The abbot twists into a new shape, a form that was once magnificent.
Mad? Was it mad to fight against the darkness? I was sent to redeem this forsaken place. My struggle has been longer and harder than you can imagine. And I will strike down anyone who tries to stop me.
The abbot falls to his knees.
Darkness. Nothing but darkness.
He cries as his mortal form vanishes from this world.
That was crazy. Well, now, I guess we're done. Well, that was quite an adventure. Finished your business with the abbot, have you? Boy, have I. I won't deny that his methods were a bit unusual, but in Barovia, my friend, you cling to what you have. I suppose I should give you something for getting that wine delivered. Here, you can have this. Oh, I almost forgot. Someone called Rudolf von Richten left a message for you. He says to meet him at the Blood and Vine Tavern in the village of Barovia if you want to, as I quote, stop Strahd forever. He sounds quite mad to me. Well, yes, he's expecting me to solo a raid if he's expecting me to go to him, which is not going to happen. Alright, let's see, we got hand wraps. Ooh, we've got heroic deeds. We've got hollowed outfit plus... What's my outfit right now? Combat Mastery, plus 6 outfit, Combat Mastery 2. Items with the quality assists only wearers who have the ability to... Well, I don't have the ability to turn the undead, so I don't think that's going to help me all that much. And this is outfit of magical resistance. Nah. I guess not. Besides, I currently have one of Magnificence will give you a bonus to electric spell power. Well, I think that's good having an outfit, considering that the top item, that's ice on top. Electricity is the third. Well, then I should remember that. Well then, I guess that's it for our trip to Barovia. So, next time, I guess we'll be starting on a new adventure pack. We return to the next episode of Piney Plays the Dragon Disciple.